Welcome to Nocturnal Static. This story is called The Reflection. There's an old superstition that says mirrors are more than just glass, that they can trap things, or worse, let things through. This story takes place in a small town, in an old house with a long history. A girl named Valeria had just moved in with her grandmother after her parents' divorce. The house was ancient, full of creaky floors, dim hallways, and old furniture. But the strangest thing was the mirror in her bedroom. It was tall, with an ornate wooden frame, and the glass was old, slightly warped. It had been there for generations. Her grandmother never spoke about it except to warn her. Never look into it in the dark. At first, Valeria thought it was just an old person's superstition. But there was something unsettling about that mirror. Something about the way her reflection seemed just a little off. Sometimes, when she moved, she could swear her reflection hesitated for just a second before following. One night, after a particularly bad argument with her mom over the phone, Valeria sat in the dark, staring at her own reflection. The only light was the dim glow of the street lamp outside, barely illuminating the room. She wanted to prove to herself that there was nothing to be afraid of. And then her reflection blinked. She hadn't. A chill ran down her spine. She leaned forward, heart pounding, watching closely. Her reflection leaned forward too, but just a fraction too late, like it was trying to keep up. Then, very slowly, her reflection smiled. Valeria didn't. The smile widened, stretching too far, her reflection's eyes darkening into empty pits. And then, in a movement that made her stomach drop, the reflection raised its hand and knocked, 3 slow, deliberate knocks, against the inside of the glass. A sound echoed through her room. Knock, knock, knock. Valeria scrambled backward, crashing into her nightstand, sending her lamp to the floor. The room plunged into complete darkness. For a moment, there was silence. Then, soft breathing, but it wasn't hers. She didn't sleep that night, and by morning, the mirror was gone. The frame still stood, but the glass was shattered into 1,000 pieces, scattered across the wooden floor. Her grandmother never explained. She only said, "Some reflections don't like being watched." So, are all your mirrors where they should be? If you like this story, please comment, share, and subscribe.